Oh crap, I'm late.
So here we are. Plus, today we're going to be talking about Rune, the Blood Moon, and different types of species of Rune. Excuse me, ma'am.
Would you believe I got spooked by a ghostie in my sleep?
You know, Alpha Alex isn't going to like this.
He doesn't need to know if you don't tell him.
I have to respond to him like every other wolf member.
But what if I told you?
No, ma'am. No, ma'am. Go sit. Stepping in the fire is not getting you out of this.
I was sit in the fire then.
Oh, where was I? Oh yes. So today we're talking about rune wolves and their different type species. One of them is extremely dangerous and not should be poked with. And then Rune and the Blood Moon and then the Goddess Moon. Okay, are we ready to start? Cool. So let us start with the Goddess Luna. I will say she was very pretty. She is a very pretty goddess, and she's the one that protects us. And excuse me,
Yes?
not paying attention.
I'm paying quite attention to her.
That means listening and not looking at the wall. Anywho, she protected us from everybody else because they wanted to kill us, especially since we have different branches of our species, which is blood rune wolves. Those are very, very dangerous. They aren't as tame as a normal rune wolf, and give me your food. No eating in class.
I was hungry.
You wait till lunch. Anyway, so the blood rune wolves, they are not tamed very well, and they will kill anybody who comes near them or is in their line of sight. And if they catch your scent, you're screwed. So, blood rune wolves are dangerous. Rune wolves, we have our own we have our own type of protection where we can make ourselves look human, or we can have a wolf form like Alpha Alex that has rune patterns all over our body. And there's a lot more that I could explain, but my brain is not remembering them at the time. But just know that the rune wolves are good wolves and the pay. And
Oops. This me. What?
Anyway, what else was there? I can't remember.
I have a question.
Go for it.
What is this one dark red-ish maroon person?
What do you mean?
I mean, I'm not sure, but they have a little bit of blue in their hair, and I don't know, but
are they like? Do they look human or what? I'm not sure. I'm
They
fully.
look-
Yeah, that is Um. His name is um. Miss. Is so if I pronounce it. Um. He's very, very wary when you say his name because he hears it and he will show it. He's we don't talk about that.
I coughed.
So just don't speak his name and you should be okay. That's what I learned. Okay? Don't speak his name. No.
And may I know his name so I don't speak it?
The only way I can pronounce it is Mephisto, because I'm really bad at pronouncing words.
But
Probably why he hasn't shown up yet.
But
yes.
Wouldn't that like defeat the whole object if you knew his name and you accidentally said it one day and then you summoned him and then he started to like terrorize you? Wouldn't that like defeat the whole object of him not being around?
But he could also accidentally say his name, mentioning somebody else, and then he shows up, and then the same thing happens. So it's best to know it, so you attempt not to say it. That's what my mom told me: is just be wary of my selection.
Do we have? Is today's lunch chicken tendies?
Yes.
Yes.
Now,
All right.
continuing on with the lesson, Rune wolves have runes on them because it is, I guess it's a way of saying it's a sacred I don't want to call it a ritual, but it is, I guess. I don't know. But those runes can be dangerous during a blood moon. Blood moons are dangerous with our runes because it could cause us to... Excuse me, ma'am. Back to your seat. The blood moon activates our runes, and we could either be able to control our powers, or if you're a blood moon rune wolf, well, you will probably be put down on sight.
It's a good thing I'm just a normal rune wolf. Yep. Yep.
Yeah.
Totally normal. Meow.
All right.
But anyways, we just gotta be really careful. So when a blood moon comes, I would highly suggest staying in like your cave or something, like wherever you live, to stay there. Do not come out. Do not even look at the moon. The moon bad at that point. And if you have any more questions on like blood rune wolves, we will probably not give that answer to you directly because, like I said, they're very dangerous and we have not been able to attempt to learn more about them because we've lost good wolves to them. So yeah. That's
About
all. Go ahead.
About that man. What? How should I know how to avoid him?
Well, a good way to avoid him is to avoid his name, and as long as you have not said his name directly to him as well, he should pretty much just be harmless and just stalk you. Once you say his name at him and acknowledge he's there, he might hurt you, so I would leave those.
How would I know if he's doing that?
Well, if you see him, like, you have to be making eye contact with him when you say his name for him to hurt you. So as long as you don't make eye contact with him, you should be safe. Now, saying his name when he's around you, that just makes him show up in front of you to try and get you to say it to his face. He tries to get people to hurt themselves with him. So, and in some sort of way, he's like, what the humans call a Grim Reaper. But for rune wolves in general, like including the blood rune wolves. So, yeah. Any more questions or... Oh. Welcome back. Again. Anybody else have any more questions?
When's lunch?
I was going to say, if there were no more questions, I will go get lunch ready, and then you can go have chicken.
Okay.
So you guys hang out in here and chat, and I'm going to go make lunch. And no causing chaos. I smell chaos from a mile away. Alpha, Alex, can I come in?
Yeah, come in.
Sir, got a small problem. I was teaching class today, and when Scarlet sneezed, she went into her wolf form, and, I think she's a blood rune wolf.
I figured as much.
Yeah, I didn't show panic because I didn't want the rest of the class to worry. But there's another thing too. One of the other students did ask about
Where? Who was that?
It was Kirito, the guy we were talking to a while ago.
How did he get that information?
I don't know.
The only information that is about him isn't there.
And I don't think because I know you guys were in this area a while. I can try and pry more information out of him, but I'm personally kind of worried that he knows about that. Thankfully, Scarlet wasn't listening, because knowing her, she probably would have said his name or something.
Yeah, you know that's only a trick we use to keep rules from not mentioning him, so that no one knows him. He doesn't really show up if you say Mephisto.
I know, I pulled the same trick, because I don't want them talking about him. Let's just say I've maybe run into him once and was not good. My mother gave me stories about him. Also, I did bring you some.
Thank you. This is troubling indeed. Very troubling. Keep an eye on Kirito as long as he's here.
I will.
If he shows any ounce of demonic influence, let me know.
I will.
Since I'm worried he stumbled upon something that is Mephisto's that we didn't destroy or locked away.
I will say I did sense something a little off, but I can't be 100% sure. I've learned some things from my mom, but not everything.
Keep an eye on them.
I will. Is there anything else you need?
No, you gave me enough stuff to think about.
Alright, I'm gonna head back and keep an eye on the class.
Please do. Interesting. Mephisto. Couldn't use that right now.
And now. Mm-mm. It happened again. I transformed. God damn it.
No.
You catch the cold or something?
Oh no, it always happens. When I get a little bit of dust up my nose and I sneeze or I snez, I transform. Not entirely sure how that makes me transform, but it does.
Huh.
I'm
I
hungry.
mean, I could tell. Yeah, I know how annoying it is to get dust in the nose.
Hmm?
Makes me sneeze every time.
Hey teacher. Hey teacher. Hey teacher.
Yes. And the name is Lilith.
Hey Lilith. Hey Lilith. Do you know what I'll be called if I sit on the fire?
What?
I'll be called a hot dog. Ha. So, you know what? I'm gonna sit here and I'm gonna stare at the fire because the fire looks fun.
This Fistus is strange.
Lilith? What's wrong?
I'm fine. I'm fine.
Hmm?
I'm fine.
What's the matter?
Nothing's wrong. Just you need to eat. Aren't you hungry?
I'm starving. I'm like ravaged. Like I could eat an entire sheep if I really wanted to.
Mine's a wow. One of my creations. Ain't she a cute monster? Hmm?
Oh, monster.
Well, she won't be a monster. She got her own family. And we can't get to her. Love us.
What are you talking about, Kirito?
Are you okay? Do I need to go get someone for you?
What are you talking about, Kirito?
She be my little boy. My influence.
Leave her alone.
Leave her alone.
You know, your name. And yes, I know your name. This is your fault. You woke me up. See, where people with magic entering this realm, it's kind of like a call. Especially if the level this involves, you know, and there's the darkness of energy. It's quite intoxicating. That's not my experience. So it's not. You have these cute little wolves here. I don't like to be so.
You're making me look like an insane here.
What you're insane. You're seeing me up. You know, I would like to say it longer. Our little protector of Luna is in there. And it's that he's busy. Unless I can do it. Right into the room already. So I gotta get him. I'll make you with this cute little wolf of mine. Just hope she doesn't kill on her first blood moon. It's only influence. It's only more influence from me. I'll just touch something. Is he a moment? So, no, it's giving me a moment. We can have it now if you kill her. I will be calm. Or you could try something else, but I didn't know. So, you can run it to yourself. It's quite personal.
Talking to.
You don't need to know.
That was weird. Hey, hey Lilith. I don't feel so good.
Kirito, go grab the alpha. I gotta stay with her.
Alright.
You don't feel good, Lilith.
You okay? What's not feeling good?
My head hurts and I'm really hungry. Like, really, but then I feel really grumpy.
What are you hungry for? I think I can send you something now.
I want raw meat.
You want raw meat? What kind?
Any kind. Mm.
Okay, I want you to slowly gnaw on this. I don't want it to go overboard, okay?
Okay.
And if you start feeling any more agitation, stop eating, okay?
Okay.
We're in here.
Okay, what's going on?
He's not feeling too good. You need to come take a look at him. You want me to take the rest of the class out?
Something doesn't feel quite right here.
It happened about, maybe 5 minutes ago. I know what you're feeling. I think our main concern right now is Scarlet, though.
Yeah, Kirito, kindly let yourself out, please.
Will do.
Mm.
Young lady, go with him.
I didn't do anything wrong. I wasn't misbehaving. I was actually sitting down listening to the lesson.
You're not in trouble.
Huh? Wow.
You're not in trouble.
That's a first.
She has a thing about her, doesn't she?
Mm-hmm.
Here, follow me for a second.
Me?
Yeah, over you.
We're going on a field trip.
Not quite.
Field trip?
Not quite. Go sit in the water for a bit.
Why?
It's purifying. So you might feel a tad bit uncomfortable. You know this existed. If that thing was that audible in class, you should have brought all 3 of them here. Well, maybe not Kirito, since yeah.
After I had got back into the class and everybody was still kind of eating, he went to the corner, said something, and then started acting like he was talking to someone. That's when I felt the aura shift.
We have to wait for a second. Oh, look at that. It's quite disturbing that all of those turn red. And we have 1 person in the pool.
Is this a bad thing?
You don't need to worry about it.
Yeah, That,
Can I get out of here now?
Yeah, you can. You can. At least it didn't turn red.
Eh.
You're free to go.
Thanks.
We need to close down this place. Disturbing.
I'm starting to think that I might have an idea on what's going on. I was keeping the eye on Kyoto like you asked, and I think he's playing with a back of fire he shouldn't.
I don't quite believe that, since
Yeah, I wanted them.
we've honestly looked everywhere at the wall, and we've taken all of those kind of relics and destroyed them or locked them away. And I count them, the ones we have locked away, that is, and they're still all there.
And if there was one we weren't able to find.
The only way he could have gotten a relic like that is if he's gotten blood from them himself. He shouldn't be able to do that. Well, I have something to think about. If you want, finish that lesson outside. Might be better than inside. I need to write some things down, and I need to check something.
It's dead.
Ew, I smell like wet dog.
Alright, class, we're going outside.
Gross.
We're gonna go outside and just get some fresh air while we finish up the class.
Oh.
That does not mean it's bad.
I mean, I just sat in another pool and now I fell in the
I know.
water. What do you want?
Not a word about it. Okay?
I meant, I was meaning I fell in the water.
Kyoto, are you okay?
Hmm?
You seem distracted.
Just have a lot on my mind.
Are you sure everything's fine?
Yeah.
No, why you he's a grumpy puppy?
I think
Don't think too deeply. You want to hurt your brain.
we should continue this class a little later.
My tail. Yes, I'm gonna chase my tail.
You ladies can head inside. I would like to speak to Kyoto alone.
Come on, let's go. Go in F1. Go in F.
Kyoto,
Hmm.
did you happen to do anything while you were outside?
Well, I was outside. What do you mean?
You were asking about Mephisto. Why?
You could pure. Stop the annoying questions.
I'm not gonna do that.
You're us.
Sorry.
Is there something you're keeping from me? Look, if this puts the safety of the pack in jeopardy, I need to know.
You won't want to give them my relic. He's so dangerous. You're not right. Hold it. You have actually immunity or well resistance to the one. They don't.
I saw him.
Where?
I've seen him many times.
say too much. It will look you up. Or kill you. Want to.
I don't mind the risk, as long as it keeps others safe.
What?
I saw him in the campfire area,
Where?
behind Scarlet.